want to manage my Bitcoin myself.
In this video, I am comparing Bitcoin hardware wallets in terms of usability, price, and features.
I'll be looking at the CodeCodeq 4, CodeCodeq Q Jade Classic Trezor Safe 3, and Ledger Nano S Plus.
Why these 5 wallets? Because the creator of this video actually owns all of them.
But why aren't there 2 CodeCodes?
Well, the uploader loves CodeCode and wanted to compare the 2 models, so they own both.
Jade Trezor and Ledger have other models, but the uploader has chosen these as the standard ones as of 2024.
When it comes to crypto wallets, Ledger and Trezor are the most well-known. These two support a variety of cryptocurrencies, in addition to Bitcoin. If you also want to manage altcoins, Ledger or Trezor can be an option.
On the other hand, CodeCode and Jade are Bitcoin-only wallets. Instead of supporting other coins, these wallets focus on enhancing security. This makes them popular among Bitcoin enthusiasts.
So, what is the uploader's recommendation?
The uploader's personal recommendation is the CodeCodeq Q. Personally, if you're considering having 2 wallets, I think the CodeCodeq Q Jade or Trezor would be a good choice.
Alright, tell me about the differences in price and features for each.
Here is a price comparison.
These prices are based on mid-January 2025, converted using the current exchange rate. Make sure to check for updated prices before making a purchase.
CodeCode seems to be more expensive than the others.
Also, CodeCode doesn't come with a USB cable, so if you need one, you'll have to get it separately.
For CodeCode, you'll also need a microSD card, 30 TB bay or smaller if your computer doesn't have a microSD slot. You'll need a card reader.
CodeCodeq Q additionally requires 3 AAA batteries.
I see. If I choose CodeCode, I'll make sure to remember that there are some extra items I need to prepare separately.
Here is what the shipping costs look like.
Oh, since it ships internationally, the shipping costs are pretty high.
The price may also vary significantly depending on the timing and exchange rates.
For example, when I bought the Jade 6 months ago, it looked something like this.
Be aware that shipping costs can be hard to find on the wallet websites, so double-check before ordering.
Depending on the situation, import duties may or may not apply, so keep that in mind.
So can you tell me the differences between each wallet?
Let us start by looking at how they are operated. The Trezor Safe 3 and Ledger Nano S Plus are operated with 2 buttons.
You press both buttons at the same time to confirm actions.
The Jade Classic uses a dial to move the cursor, and you press a button to proceed.
The CodeCodeq 4 has 12 buttons for operation, while the CodeCodeq Q has a full keyboard.
It seems like the CodeCodeq Q would make entering text much easier.
Okay, let us try entering BTC 21 question mark.
CodeCodeq Q is easy to type on.
The CodeCodeq 4, with its directional buttons for navigation, also seems faster than some of the others.
Oh, and J displays an on-screen keyboard, don't it?
On the other hand, the Trezor Safe 3 and Ledger Nano S Plus, which are operated with just 2 buttons, might make inputting text a bit tedious.
But wait, do you even need to input text on a wallet that often?
Well, there are times when you all need to input your seed phrase, 12 or 24 English words, and if you were using a passphrase, you'll be typing even more frequently.
A passphrase is an additional custom string of characters that can be added to your seed phrase. It has something people set up to enhance security.
It is generally recommended to use at least 12 characters in your passphrase, combining uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols to strengthen security.
I see. There are times when you need to input uppercase letters or symbols. In that case, a wallet that's easy to operate would probably be less stressful to use. What about other differences between the wallets?
To power on most wallets, you typically connect them to a computer via USB. However, the CodeCodeq Q is designed to run on batteries.
The Jade Classic has a built-in battery, so you can use it without USB, as long as it has charged.
Is there any advantage to not using USB?
Yes, it enables a high-security method known as air gapping.
Air gapping means the device is not directly connected to the internet, greatly reducing the risk of online attacks.
For air-gapped operations, the CodeCodeq can use a microSD card, and it also supports ERC, near-field communication.
both the CodeCut Q and Jade Classic come with cameras, making it easy to scan QR codes. This makes sending and receiving Bitcoin more manageable, even in a near-gap setup.
The Jade Classic also supports Bluetooth, allowing it to connect to smartphones.
While features like Hack on the CodeCut or Bluetooth on the Jade can be turned off, they offer options depending on your preferences.
Oh, and is the interface in Japanese or English?
Currently, Ledger is the only wallet with a website that supports Japanese. The Jade supports Japanese yen for pricing but not Japanese language interfaces.
When buying a wallet, make sure you rate purchasing from the official site.
And what about the device itself? Is it in Japanese or English?
All wallets display text in English.
However, Ledger Trezor and Jade have official apps that support Japanese. CodeCut offer a dedicated app, and commonly used tools like Sparrow Wallet are not available in Japanese.
For those who aren't compatible with English, this might be a bit of a hurdle.
The uploader has created a guide where all the English text is translated into Japanese, so be sure to check that out too.
Ledger is well known and has strong Japanese language support, but some Bitcoin enthusiasts are skeptical about it due to various concerns.
I came across the above topics on Twitter.
In 2023, when Ledger announced its seed phrase recovery service, there were also concerns raised about potential backdoors.
Oh, but I've heard that Ledger and Trezor have a long history.
That's right. Trezor in particular has many years of experience and a large user base. If you were choosing a wallet that into Bitcoin only, the uploader thinks Trezor might be better than Ledger.
So Ledger is easier to buy thanks to its Japanese website and the abundance of guides, but it does have some concerning aspects.
Some people also check whether a wallet is open source. Open source means the software or hardware design is publicly available.
Anyone can review the code to identify vulnerabilities or backdoors, and fixes can be implemented quickly.
Trezor is well known for being open source, and Jade is open source as well.
Wait, isn't CodeCut open source?
CodeCut allows for code review, but prohibits commercial use. The license was changed after another company released a product similar to CodeCut.
I see. I didn't know that being open source could lead to the issue of being copied.
CoinKit, the company behind CodeCut, is a startup specializing in wallets, so they had to navigate these challenges carefully.
Let us also talk about secure elements. A secure element is a dedicated chip designed to securely store critical data and protect it from external attacks.
When it comes to secure elements, CodeCut is well known for incorporating two physical secure element chips.
Wow, it uses two expensive-looking components.
By using secure elements from different manufacturers, it mitigates the risk of relying on a single provider in case one of them encounters an issue.
Speaking of which, the uploader mentioned my recommendation is CodeCut Q, and if you were planning to use two wallets, CodeCut Q Jade or Trezor, what is the idea behind using two wallets?
It is for decentralized management. Instead of putting all your Bitcoin in one wallet, you can spread it across two to prepare for any unexpected situations.
Choosing wallets from different companies is also a way to diversify risks in case one company faces issues.
For example, you could use one wallet for daily use and the other for long-term storage.
Among the wallets I've discussed, I'd say CodeCut Q is the best option. It is user-friendly, supports air-gapped operations, and offers various options that advanced Bitcoin users will appreciate.
Is CodeCut Q better than CodeCut X4? CodeCut Q is more expensive, right?
Yes, but CodeCut Q is easier to operate with its keyboard and supports QR codes, making it very convenient. If you were unsure, I recommend going with CodeCut Q.
I see. For the second wallet, the uploader mentioned Jade and Trezor. Which one is better?
That's a tough choice. Jade is Bitcoin focused while Trezor has a long track record. It is a hard decision.
Trezor is a multi-coin wallet, but you can also choose a Bitcoin-only firmware version.
As for the other models, here is what is available for now, so feel free to research further on your own.
Wallet companies are always releasing new models, so it is best to check the latest information before deciding which one to buy.
Another option for Bitcoin self-custody is D-Wallet, which you can create using off-the-shelf electronic components.
Wait! You can make your own wallet!
Some people who prioritize security and transparency use seed signer.
However, building a hardware wallet yourself comes with significant technical challenges.
If you were thinking, I want to move away from exchange custody, it is a good idea to start with the hardware wallets mentioned in this video.
Managing your Bitcoin yourself is a great way to deepen your understanding of Bitcoin.
That is all for today.
Thank you for watching.